Leonard Pomerantz. You're on the air.
Hello. Can I just say, what an honor. Just an honor to be here. Wow.
Please, the honor's all ours. Please.
Long-time listener, first-time caller, if you will. Anyway, I'm excited.
What can we do for you tonight, Leonard? You look very fancy.
Thank you. Well, I'm on my way to a rehearsal of sorts. Headed to a rehearsal, a little underground quarantine rehearsal. We are getting the dinner theater back up and running because you know what? The economy's not going to restart itself, and we got to do it ourselves. And dinner theater can't die. It won't die. So I'm actually going to be playing a groomsman this year in a stage production of 16 Candles.
That's important. That sounds important. That sounds important enough to break a crisis averting quarantine for.
I actually brought 2 items. I know you told me to bring 1, but I think you'll see what I'm getting at. This is item number 1. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look at the tail on that thing.
I mean, have you ever seen something more splendid? It is handed down to me from my grandfather. And what I want to call to your attention here, and I think this is the thing that's going to really catch your eye, and I hope that the camera can pick it up. But
no, we're seeing it all here.
Can you see right there what that says?
That says Tegan?
If you can't see it, I'll just read to you. It says Japan. I want to bring up the second thing real quick. I was rooting around through my grandmother's attic, and I came across this.
Is this real? This is a real thing that's happening right now?
I've never seen another one. Look, here's number 1. Okay. And then here's number 2. Here's number 2. Look, they're in the same frame. You can see them both at the same time.
It's like getting struck by lightning twice.
And but now, here's where it gets interesting, if not a little bit dicey. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a sticker on the bottom of this one. You see that right there?
Made in Korea.
Yes.
You might have some artifacts that were from a unified Asia.
I've only seen this one. This is the only one I'd seen until I saw this one.
Leonard, I'm going to say something that'll be very startling to you.
Okay.
But I believe you have 2 authentic artifacts from Pangea. The union of all countries.
Pangea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quick history lesson.
The big slice of cake.
About 2.4 million years ago, all the countries in the world were united as one on one continent named Pangea. The United Asia that Tom alluded to a moment ago.
And that's similar, probably, I would assume, to the United States.
The United States was in there as well.
Yeah, there's a land bridge that connected the United States and Asia for a little bit called Beringia.
I've been to Hoover Dam, and there's a land bridge that goes from one side across the top of Hoover Dam to Las Vegas.
In San Antonio, there's a Wendy's that they built on both sides of the road, and there is a bridge that connects the dining room from where you order.
Yeah,
clear over the street.
35 Wendy's. That's a nice one.
I love that Wendy's.
Normally, objects from Pangea turn out to be something like a dinosaur bone or an exoskeleton of a mitochondrion.
Is it possible that this is a dinosaur bone?
It could be a dinosaur itself. It could be a fossil.
Oh, do you think it's a fossilized pterodactyl?
Now, yeah, well, the science newly found that dinosaurs themselves actually had feathers and not scales, the way that we've been brought up to believe for years.
Oh, I see.
What you could be looking at is an actual pair of fossilized pterodactyls.
Birds oftentimes mate for life. I mean, what if these were a couple?
It is very possible that these 2 wholly fossilified dinosaur bones / entire dinosaurs did engage in a romantic relationship together.
You got 2 complete baby pterodactyl skeletons, and those pterodactyls were lovers. By God. I mean, you're sitting on a gold mine, Leonard.
Oh, my. Jam and jelly. What do you think? I mean, what should I don't even know where to start with an offer on something like this. This is...
I actually would like to start on what does the groomsman do in the 16 Candles play?
This is sort of the untold story. Basically, it's the breakdown of a gentleman who played a groomsman in the movie. As you well know, that there's no scenes involving the groomsman. There's a groom and there's a...
Sir, excuse me, Leonard. I'm so sorry. I got to cut you off. We got Michael. We got another couple guests we got to get through. Leonard, could you send over some tickets? Maybe we keep them at will call. Michael come and see him himself. You know, we can get media appearances. We can call our PR people. Put them in touch with your PR people.
I'll tell you what you won't see is you won't see this or this because I'm gonna sell them.
Sell those puppies. You know something I never noticed until looking at some of these dinosaur bones up close?
What's that?
A lot of bones look like penises.
That's not true.
Yeah, like 95% of the bones on this page, they all look like a penis.
Do you think that's why when a penis is erect, they call it a bone?
I mean, you can probably come up with a cooler name for it. They should have called it like a claw or something. You know, like a velociraptor. They got either the hook claw. You know, it tears right inside you. I never felt like I was doing that anytime I was with a woman. Never felt like I was.
You didn't feel like there weren't points of articulation in your erection?
I feel like that evolved away. Like we used to have tails as human beings. I feel like, you know, prehensile tails. We probably had prehensile penises back in the day. It looks
yeah.
If I'm trusting the evolutionary process, if these dinosaur bones, they had some knuckles and some points of articulation.
You know what? I like
penises just have that too.
It's sad to think that we could have had it and it's gone, but then there's also good to think, hey, at least we had it at all. You know, who's the next student?